Good morning. Thanks so much for joining. Today's session is a 30-minute morning flow. I'm Natalie for those who haven't met me before or had class with me. We'll go ahead and start lying down in reclined butterfly. So we'll go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to touch, bringing the arms into goal post. I'm just opening up through the chest as well as through the hips here. And just taking the next couple of moments to settle in, noticing how your body is feeling today, seeing if there are certain areas of tension and tightness, or if you feel pretty open, pretty relaxed. And starting to send your focus to your breath, taking nice long inhales and exhales. As you inhale, feel the front side body expand. And as you exhale, feeling the entire backside body relax a little bit deeper. And let's take another full inhale and exhale, releasing the arms by your sides, using your arms to draw your knees together, hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself a tight squeeze. Let's take 3 sacrum circles in each direction, so you're really releasing the lower back here. And then 3 circles counterclockwise. And drawing the knees back in towards your chest, we'll take reclined figure 4, crossing your left ankle over the right thigh, and the hands interlace behind your right hamstrings. Try to keep your right ankle in line with the knee. And flexing both feet here to stretch a little bit deeper through the outer left hip. You're drawing the right knee towards the body and the left knee away. Taking another round of breath. And then switching sides, left ankle crosses over the right thigh, right ankle over the left thigh, excuse me. And again, flexing both feet. And then let's take another inhale. Exhale, release the right leg. Draw your knees into your chest and take a full rock up. And we'll come to sit in a comfortable seated posture at the top of your mat. And bringing the right hand down to about 3 o'clock, really press into the palm of the right hand. Left arm reaches up and over, so you're really sending the rib cage to the left. Then on the inhale, left arm sweeps, plants at 9 o'clock. Exhale, right arm follows, reaching to the right side body. And inhale, right arm sweeps. Exhale, left arm follows. Inhale, left arm sweeps. Exhale, right. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, right arm sweeps. Exhale, left follows. Inhale, left. And exhale, right. And bring the left, keep the left hand right where it is. Bring the right hand back to 3 o'clock. And really press into all 10 fingers. Tuck the chin into the chest. Doming your back. Getting a nice stretch through the traps, through the back of the neck here. Taking another inhale, and on the exhale, gently lift your head up. Release the right ear towards the right shoulder. Really press through those left fingertips. And coming back through center. Left ear to the left shoulder, really press into the right fingertips. And then coming back through center, Gently lifting your head up, bringing the hands to the back of the head, pressing the elbows back, let your head lift. Let's take another inhale and exhale, releasing the arms. Let's interlace the hands and then bring your arms to like 290-degree angles here. So you're getting a nice little stretch through the wrists. And then switch sides. Let's do this one more time each. So the left arm is below, the right arm is on top. And then switch again. And then bringing the hands back to center, interlace the hands. And just take a few full wrist circles. Clockwise and counterclockwise. And then releasing your wrists. Walk gently if it feels okay to roll over the ankles, coming into tabletop, or just shifting your weight to one side and then coming into tabletop. So your knees are directly under your hips, wrists directly under your shoulders. All your joints are nice and stacked. We'll take 5 rounds of cat-cow, just waking up the spine. On the inhale, chest drops, gaze left. Exhale, chin to chest, doming the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale to cat, breath always leads. Inhale, spinal extension. And exhale to spinal flexion. One more full round. Inhaling. And exhaling. Coming back to your neutral spine. Tuck all 10 toes under and then walk your hands out. Lift your hips and let your chest drop down for puppy pose. A nice deep stretch through the chest, the shoulders. The chin would be the first part of your face to lower. And then let's take another inhale and exhale. Keeping the toes tucked under, and gently coming up to downward facing dog. And we'll take our time here, so maybe you pedal the legs out. Maybe you lift the heels, right? And taking what your body needs. Getting nice and long through the spine, the back of the neck. And let's take another inhale and exhale. Sending your gaze forward, walk your feet to meet your hands, or maybe you tent up to the fingertips to give the hamstrings some space. And then once you get to the top of your mat, on your inhale, halfway lift so you straighten out to a nice L shape, and then shift the weight really far forward into your toes. Take another inhale. Exhale, release the hands, heel toe the feet as wide as your mat. And then take waterfall. So you're really bending deeply into the knees, arms sway side to side. And kind of letting everything go. And then gently coming back to center. Heel toe your feet to hips with distance. Nice deep bend in the knees, chin to the chest. Doming your back. See how slowly you can roll up. Coming to Tadasana at the top of your mat. Let's just take 3 big kind of shoulder circles here. So we'll inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. 2 more like that. Then this time, we'll bring the arms to goal post. See if you can keep your elbows in line with the shoulders. These are called cactus twists, just a nice way to wake the spine up, kind of swaying side to side. You can go fast or slow. And then let's come back through through center. And then hug your elbows in by your side. Interlace the hands behind your back. Send your fist back. Let your chest draw forward. Keep lifting through your fist. A gentle back bend. And then let's take another inhale and exhale. And releasing the hands. So a little bit of balancing work. You're welcome to grab a chair here. You'll keep your left hand on the left hip. Start out by lifting the right knee, pointing your right toes, and then send the right knee back so it's in line with the left. Right hand catches the top of the right foot, and really press the foot into the hand to open up through the hip flexor. It might also help to straighten the left arm. And let's take another inhale. Exhale, place the left hand to the left hip if you moved it. And then gently release the right foot. Hug the right knee back in. Just take an inhale. And then exhale, place the right foot to meet the left. Same thing, second side. And so the weight's in the right foot now. You're lifting the left knee, hugging it in. Pointing the left toes, and then bring the left knee in line with the right. Hand catches the top of the left foot, and really press the left hand or the left foot into the left hand. Let's take another full inhale and exhale. Release the left hand. Hug the left knee back in. Zip it up as you inhale. Exhale, left foot meets the right. And let's just heel toe the feet, widen the hips width, and then just take a bend in the right knee and then the left. So it's kind of like a side lunge here. Really opening up to the left hip flexors, or the inner thigh, sorry. Also through the outer hips, the abductors getting a little stretch there. Let's take one more each side. And then from here, coming back to center, turn your right toes kind of out on an angle, and then really root into the right heel, flexing your right foot, working into the hamstring more. We'll take an inhale, exhale, bring the sole of the right foot on the mat, turn the right toes back to parallel, left toes out on an angle, bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg, flex the toes. We'll take an inhale, exhale, plant the left foot, and then bring both feet to parallel. Reach the arms up and overhead. Right hand catches your left wrist. Then reach your arms up and over to the right. And coming back to center, left hand to the right wrist. Reach up and over to the left. And then coming back to center, bring the arms through goalpost. Elbows hug in. Release the arms down by your side. And then heel toe your feet back to hips width. All right. From here, working a little bit more into shoulder mobility. So we're going to bring the arms out in front, draw your shoulders in. So notice if you're really dove in the back, right, try to plug the shoulder blades in. And with the right thumb leading on the inhale, right arm reaches up and overhead. And then exhale, reach the right arm behind the back. Press the right hand to the back left corner of the mat. Then inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, palms touch. So this is more work than it seems, right? On the inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, taking that twist. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, palms touch. One more each side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, palms touch. One more. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, circling it behind your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms touch, and then gently lowering your hands back down by your side. And just take a couple of these little arm swings, let them be big, releasing through the shoulders. And then gently coming back through center. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release them down the back, switching directions. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhale, releasing them back down. And coming to the top of your mat if you're not yet there. On the inhale, arms rise. See if you can keep the palms together overhead. And then exhale, hinging at your hips to fold forward. On the inhale, step back with the right foot. Exhale, left foot. So we're in downward facing dog. Hips are up and back. Let's take a full inhale and an open mouth. Exhale. Releasing into child's pose. Hips to your heels. And the option to stay right here to really stretch out the lower back or bring the palms to touch, bending your elbows, hands come to the back of your head. And then you get a nice little tricep stretch as well. And then gently placing the palms back on the mat if they lifted. And walk your hands back to meet your knees, bringing the knees to touch, and shifting the weight over to one side, and then just swing your legs out in front. So we'll do a couple variations on this forward fold. And for the first one, bringing your hands right under the shoulders, really press into the palms, nice straight spine, and then flex your feet. So this is more active, it's a deeper hamstring stretch. Walking the hands forward, leading with the palms or the fingertips to keep the spine nice and straight, keep flexing the toes. And so when the spine stays straight here, you really isolate the stretch in the lower back, in the hamstrings, not in the lower back. And let's take another inhale and exhale. Second variation, so you're relaxing the legs, bringing your forearms onto the mat, really dome the back. This time you want that big C curve in the spine, chin tucks into the chest, letting the top of the head get nice and heavy, and you're reaching for the knees here. And so hopefully now you feel a stretch more through the lower back and through the back of the neck. And keeping your chin tucked into your chest. Gently rolling all the way up. And bringing your legs into butterfly. Soles of the feet touch. Then using the hands to kind of peel the feet open like they're a book. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. And as you exhale, hinging at the hips to fold. And taking another inhale. Exhale, lifting back up, straightening your left leg out, bringing the sole of the right foot on the mat. So it's about fist width distance between your right foot and your left leg. Right hand comes behind the back. Inhale, the left arm lifts. And then exhale, take that twist, trying not to let that right knee kind of turn in here. Gaze is over the right shoulder. Inhale, sitting up a little bit taller. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Straightening your right leg out, bending the left. Left hand behind the back. Inhale, right arm lifts. And exhale, coming into that rotation, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhaling to sit up. Exhale to take that twist. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, coming back to center, releasing the left leg to meet your, actually, we'll bend the right knee to meet the left, coming to the top half of the mat if you're not yet there. Arms frame the legs, tuck the lower back under, and see how slowly and controlled you can lower all the way down. And once you've lowered down, release the hands, bringing your feet as wide as the mat, soles of the feet are on the mat. Bring the knees to touch at center. And from here, keep your feet as wide as the mat. Just take a few rounds of windshield. So you're releasing the knees side to side. If you go slower, you will likely feel the stretch a little bit more. So you're really rolling over the outer edge of one foot and the inner edge of the other when you take this. And then gently coming back through center, hugging your knees into your chest. We'll take legs up the wall. If you have a wall nearby, you're welcome to use it. You're really releasing the lower back, the shoulders on the mat. Maybe you close your eyes, just resting upside down for a few rounds of breath. If you have a block, you can also put it under your sacrum. That's a nice option. And then gently fluttering the eyes open if they've closed. And hugging your knees into your chest, bring the left knee towards the left shoulder and the right knee towards the right. So knees are about a foot, foot and a half apart. And then coming into happy baby pose, catching the outer edges of the feet or maybe your big toes. And just swaying side to side as that feels good. And gently bringing the knees back together. Let's goal post the arms and take our supine twist. So the knees draw in. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. And gently bringing the knees back to center. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the left. And gaze over to the right, trying to keep those elbows, wrists, back of the hands on the mat and goal post. And then gently coming back to center. Hands, draw your knees into your chest. Let's take an inhale. And on the exhale, gently rolling over to the right side. And pausing there for a moment. And as you make your way back into your comfortable seated posture, just a couple more stretches here to close. And sitting up nice and tall, and just moving around through the hips a little bit, bringing the palms of the hands to the knees. Let's take 3 circles in each direction. So you're also kind of working the internal rotation of the shoulders, opening them up as you go back. Kind of make this a big, almost an over-exaggerated movement. And after the 3rd round, pause at center and then switch directions. And then coming back to center, letting the hands rest on the knees, 3 shoulder circles in each direction. And then switching here. And then settling back in, sits bones are rooted down, palms face down on the knees, letting the chest drop forward, getting nice and long through the spine and the back of the neck. And if you're comfortable, maybe you gently flutter the eyes closed and sending the gaze just past the tip of the nose, so slightly forward and down. Reconnecting with the breath. As you inhale, the front side body expands. And as you exhale, maybe you feel yourself root down a little bit more. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. We'll take 3 more of those shoulder circles like we did standing up, even with eyes closed if you'd like. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. And then exhale, hands come through heart center. 2 more. Gently keeping the palms together at heart center. And to close this practice, we'll take a full inhale and then open mouth, exhale to let it go. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining. I hope that felt like a nice way to start your day and your week to kind of stretch out and move around a bit. And hopefully see you all next Monday. Beth will be teaching the Align and Flow class today, and I'll be teaching the Align and Flow class on Wednesday if you're available. All right, have a great one. Take care.